Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Hopkinton High School turf fields for Hopkinton Hillers Boys Varsity Lacrosse on HCAM. Today they take on Dover-Sherborn. Here in an evening battle. Dover-Sherborn, known for their lacrosse program. They've had a lot of good success over the last few years. And this should be a good battle here tonight. Hopkinton comes in with 1 win and 3 losses. Dover-Sherborn the opposite, 3 wins and 1 loss. And the Hillers certainly looking to get back into the win column after a rough start to the season. They did pick up a nice win against Holliston on Monday, but they will have certainly their hands full today with a very tough Dover-Sherborn team. It is 4 12-minute quarters, and we are ready to go. Standing in the center circle, Josh Furman for the Hillers. For Dover-Sherborn, that is Griffin Rosenbottom. And we are underway. Loose ball, and it's picked up by Dover-Sherborn. Bill Rooney approaching. A beautiful evening for some lacrosse. Temperatures in the high 70s. Expected to drop as this game goes on, but terrific weather nonetheless. As Ben Tyke takes it out. Dover-Sherborn looking for an attack plan here. Kaplan gets it in there. He'll swing it around again. Peterson has it, feeds it over. Looking for a shot is Price, and we're going to get a score here by Dover-Sherborn. Ben Tyke puts it in. So a 1-0 lead for the Blue Raiders. The score comes 45 seconds into action. And the assist will go to Greg Pierce. Tom Nappy on the call, John Ritz on camera. Happy to be with you on this Wednesday evening. Dover-Sherborn playing physical, working into Hillers territory. Here comes Peterson. Peterson brings it out and swipes it in. What a shot there by Bradley Peterson. No assist there. He took care of that all himself. Just like that, it is a 2-0 lead for Dover-Sherborn. We'll score a minute and 4 seconds into action. Just 19 seconds after the first goal for DS. And we do have a couple Hillers updates we'll tell you about in a moment. From some road games as Peterson ends up dropping it out of play. Hillers will have it. Into Dover-Sherborn territory, loose ball. And it's collected by DS as Charlie Budd able to get there. Along the far side now, tripped up. It'll be Hillers ball. Well, Hillers baseball won their 3rd straight as they took down Dedham today in Dedham, 6-1. So another nice win by Coach Simos and crew. And they are having quite the season as they improved to 7-1 today. And also Hillers softball capturing a 12-2 win against Dedham in Dedham. Hillers looking for a shot. And a ball dropped there as Del Ponte met a couple of Blue Raiders. Dover-Sherborn has it back. Feeds across by Peterson. Loose ball picked up along the near side by Tyke. He swings it out over to Pastore. Behind the net. Had a play beyond the end line. Hiller's ball. So about 2.5 minutes into action here. Dover-Sherborn leading 2-0. Hillers did manage to get a little pressure on the Blue Raiders, but they'll certainly need a lot more to keep this tough DS team at bay. It's taken away by Polk. He tries to feed it over to Pierce. A little bit long there, but Pierce able to get to it. Greg Pierce, one of the captains for Dover-Sherborn. And here he comes, approaching the net. Feeds it over, looking for a shot. Rushing in and putting it in is Bradley Peterson. That's his second goal. A 3-0 Dover-Sherborn lead. That score comes with 8:58 left in the first. Josh Furman up against Griffin Rosenbottom in the center circle. Loose ball. Battle for it. Number of players on both sides trying to get to that one. And it's dropped once again. Noah Sampson nearly had it, but couldn't hang on. Now it's loose on the ground once again. And the Hillers are going to collect. Here comes Anthony DiPietro. Now along the far side, that's Owen McDonald. Feeds it out, loose ball. In the Hillers territory it goes. Dover-Sherborn has it, collected by Tyke. Tyke rushing the net, look out. Shot, and it's deflected. Good save there by Norrid. Ooh, big check there. And we're going to get a flag, it looks like. Murphy lost it as he took a big hit from Peterson. Have a penalty here against Dover-Sherborn. There'll be a man short. "30-second penalty for an illegal hit. They call it a push. Hiller is looking for a score. Hopkinson's going to have to be aggressive with shooting to keep up with this Dover-Sherborn team. Pass out in front of the net over to Del Ponte. Now back out towards Del Ponte. And it was a little wide. Picked up now by Bennett for Dover-Sherborn. John Bennett feeds it over. Now with it is Pierce. Pierce closing in, looking for a shot, and it's deflected, loose ball. And it's picked up by Norrid. Dangerous situation there. Just under 7 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Keefe with it. And Keefe feeds it over to Lacessi. And we get a stoppage. Play on, says the official. Here comes Dover-Sherborn. Penalty has expired. Tyke with it. Trying to close in, brings it around. Shot deflected by Norrid. Loose ball in front of the net, and it is picked up by Del Ponte. Nicely done by Del Ponte to get to that one. And we have a flag in Hiller's territory. We're going to have a cross-check penalty against Dover-Sherborn. They're going to get Greg Pierce. So that'll be a 1-minute penalty. So the Hillers have the man advantage. Riley Del Ponte with it. Ponte feeds it out. Try to bring it around the net. Logan Del Ponte also in there. He feeds it over to McDonald. Looking for a shot over the corner. John Sando with it. Feeds it out over to Del Ponte. And there's a nice shot there, but a save. That was Owen McDonald on the shot. Good save by the Dover-Sherborn goaltender Standish Carruthers. Yes, with it behind the net now. Peterson feeds it over along the far side to Rooney. Rooney to Pegrem. 5 minutes and counting left to go in the first quarter. A 3-0 Dover-Sherborn lead. And the 1-minute penalty has expired. They bring it out. Out in front, that is Pegram. And it is picked up by Bowen. Will Bowen. Over to Pierce now. Out in front, looking for a shot. And a nice pass by Ben Tyke as he finds Eli Kaplan, who swipes it in. Now 4-0 Dover-Sherborn lead. That score coming with 4:29 left in the first. The score goes to Eli Kaplan. Ben Tyke on the assist. Picked up by Keefe. Keefe along the far side. Swings it behind the net over to Del Ponte. Riley comes out with it. It just misses his target, Luke Baudette. Dover-Sherborn has it. Loose ball picked up by Pierce. Or batted by Pierce, rather, still on the ground. Now he's tripped up, but able to pick it up. Swings it out to Pastore. Now to Michael Polk. To Tyke. Back out to Polk. Now over to Pastore. Pastore with the shot, and that goes wide. Dover-Sherborn ball. Peterson was looking for someone on the left of the net, or he was going for that top corner. Stays in DS possession. Pierce. Looking for a shot, and it's deflected. Stays with Dover-Sherborn. The swing out, the shot, and it's wide there. We'll go to the Hillers now. Oh, good defense there by the Hillers on that series. Norrid goes to his left to DiPietro. Back to Norrid. He'll swing it up the far side. It is Petrie along the far side for the Hillers. Del Ponte over the corner to Sanda. He'll swing it around behind the net. Logan Del Ponte with it. Or correction, make that Riley Del Ponte. Now it's Logan Del Ponte with it. Furman. Over to Del Ponte. Logan driving in, takes the shot, and it's a save. Good save by Carruthers. Blue Raiders work it up the far side. 90 seconds and counting left to go in the first quarter. Pass out to Pastore. Now to Kaplan. Kaplan with a shot. That's deflected by Norrid and picked up. Good save there by Colin. A senior goalkeeper. Here comes Lacessi along the far side. And we have a flag. I believe it's going to be against Dover-Sherborn, and it will. They're going to get Greg Pierce for a minute. I believe it was a cross check. So the Hillers, for the third time this game, have a man advantage. McDonald with it. Over to Logan, now along the far side. Logan feeds it over to Nate Petrie. Now out in front, shot, and a Dover-Sherborn save. A good shot by Riley Del Ponte, but a nice save once again by Carruthers. Standish Carruthers has been a big part of Dover-Sherborn's success. Just provides great stability in the net. Rooney with it. And that'll do it for the first quarter of play. After one quarter, it is Dover-Sherborn 4, Hopkinton nothing. Second quarter coming up next of this boys varsity lacrosse match on HCAM. Welcome back to Hopkinton High School. We are ready for the second quarter of this boys varsity lacrosse match between Dover-Sherborn and Hopkinton. A 4-0 Dover-Sherborn lead. And we have switched sides. Dover-Sherborn with it, working right to left across your screen. John Ritz on camera, Tom Nappy on the call. Happy to be with you on this Wednesday evening. Bradley Peterson swings it out over to Pierce. Pierce brings it behind the net. Swings it out. A good feed to the corner and a nice goal there by Dover-Sherborn. Bradley Peterson on the score. It was a great feed from Ford Pagram. Makes it a 5-0 lead. 11:21 left to play in the second. Hillers have it. Picked up by Keefe. Here comes McDonald. We'll go Dover-Sherborn's way now. Sampson with it. Over to Tyke. Now to Polk. Sampson swings it out. Tyke rushes in. And it was good save there by Norrid. Here comes the Hillers. Keefe. Looks it over to the near side of Connor Murphy. Murphy contested. It looks like we're going to get a push here. Then Carson Ahola. Hiller's ball. McDonald. Over to Del Ponte. Feeds it over, shot, deflected. Pretty good shot there by Connor Murphy, but a great save once again by Standish Carruthers. Here comes Dover-Sherborn quickly approaching. There's a shot and a score. Michael Polk rushes up the field, cuts between several defenders and swipes it in. Score comes with 9:26 left in the second. 6-0 DS lead. Taking a look at the standings in TVL boys lacrosse, Medfield 4-0, Westwood 3-2, Ashland 2-2, Norwood 2-3, Holliston 2-4, Hopkinton 1-3. TVL small, Dover-Sherborn 3-1, Medway 3-1, Bellingham 1-2, Dedham 0-2. Hillers have it. Here comes Furman. He swings it back to McDonald. McDonald gets it over to Keefe. Battle for it now. A stoppage here. It'll be Hiller's ball. Keefe with it. Front of the net. Now moving it out. That's Josh Guarino. Up behind the net now. Over to Del Ponte. Up the far side of Sanda. Back to Del Ponte. Logan. Furman feeds it over. Up behind the net now. Riley. He's boxed out. Oh, it's great defense in front of the net by Dover-Sherborn. Riley takes a hit. They'll draw a flag. Blocking the back, I believe, is going to be the call. Yeah, 30-second penalty for the block in the back. It's against Luke Weiss. Hillers with a big opportunity here. Del Ponte swings it out to McDonald. Now along the near side. Del Ponte. Over to McDonald. Now back to Del Ponte. Now to Logan. Del Ponte looking for the shot a little too high. Hillers will keep it. 9 seconds left on the penalty. And it has expired. There's a shot. And just wide by McDonald. Standish Characters will take it up. We'll make that Noah Sampson up the near side. He goes to Bud. Charlie Bud gets it up to Pierce. Behind the net now to Tyke. Tyke trying to put the moves on. Puts it over to Peterson. And a slight misfire there by Bowen to Peterson. Hiller's ball. Nord feeds it over to Proventure. Up the near side of Guarino. Guarino with the pass over to McDonald. He'll swing it out. Baudet. Just misses his target, Keefe. Keefe able to pick it up anyhow. And we're going to have a timeout called. 5:53 left to go in the first half. It is Dover-Sherborn 6, Hillers nothing. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Boys Varsity Lacrosse on HCAM. Off the timeout, we are ready for the second quarter. Or the rest of the second quarter, I should say. 5:53 left to go. A 6-0 Dover-Sherborn lead. Hillers with possession off the timeout. McDonald with it. And misses his target there. He was aiming for Riley Del Ponte, a little wide. Along the near side, that's Murphy. Back to Carruthers. Now up to Rooney. I think we had an offsides there. Hiller's ball. Perry. Over to P. Graham. P. Graham swings it around. Behind the net he goes. Over to Del Ponte. Here comes Guarino. Up to Murphy. Connor Murphy trying to close in. Around the horn they go. There's side Bodette. Loose ball along the far side out of play. It'll be Dover-Sherborn possession. Went off of Guarino. And a nice pass along the far side for Dover-Sherborn over to Bill Rooney. Gets it over to Pagram. Pagram. I think he might have been taking a shot there, a little wide. Dover-Sherborn ball. A little confusion there by both teams. Hillers thought it was theirs, and so did Dover-Sherborn. 3:24 left to go in the first half. A 6-0 Dover-Sherborn lead. Pierce coming out with it. He'll swing it around. Pagram. And that was shot here. No good by Bowen. Norrid with the deflection. Here comes Tyke. And in front, scooped up by Norrid. Guarino. He lost it. Peterson has it for Dover-Sherborn. Back to Pierce. Pierce with a shot, no good. Stays with the Blue Raiders. Over to Pierce. Closing in, and a shot wide. They bring it out. Graham with the pass over, and a Nice feed, Eli Kaplan, who finishes it off. It's a second assist of the game for forward Pegram. Score comes with 2:06 left in the second. A 7-0 Dover-Sherborn lead. First score that we've had in 7 minutes and 20 seconds. Josh Furman up against Griffin Rosenbottom. Hillers have it. Keefe. To Furman. Furman putting the moves on, closing in, takes a shot just wide. Yeah, nice attempt by Furman. That's what the Hillers got to do. Force those shots in there, put some pressure on. Riley. Brings it around. Feeds it up now to Murphy. Less than a minute left to go in the second quarter. Murphy trying to close in. Set up to McDonald. And it's stolen away. Dover-Sherborn has it. Swiping it away was Sampson, and here he goes. And just misses his target, Bradley Peterson. Hillers ball, 34 seconds and counting left to go. Working his way up the field, Proventure. Out on the near side, DS will have it. Bill Rooney. Up to Pistore. Back to Rooney. 5 seconds left to go. Looking for the shot. Deflected. Loose ball, and that'll do it for the second quarter. After one half of play, it's Dover-Sherborn 7, the Hopkinton Hillers nothing. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Boys Varsity Lacrosse on HCAM. And we are ready for the second half of this boys varsity lacrosse match. Hopkinton trailing Dover-Sherborn 7-0. Tom Nappy on the call, John Aritz on camera. And we want to mention prior to tonight's boys lacrosse game with DS, Coach Dan Norton, the head coach of the Hillers, was presented with the William Miller Sportsmanship Award from the 2019 season. Since the presentation couldn't take place last spring, congratulations to Coach Norton and the entire Hillers program on this great recognition. 12 minutes on the clock. We're ready for the third quarter. Can the Hillers respond? It was all Dover-Sherborn in the first half. Hillers did manage to get some good pressure towards the end of the second quarter, but have been held scoreless up to this point. On the far side, Dover-Sherborn with it. Sampson. And oh, Hillers have it now. Nice steal there. McDonald with it. Hopkinton working right to left across your screen for this third quarter. To Del Ponte. Riley trying to bring it out. Now it's Keefe. Over to Del Ponte. Trying to bring it out. A shot no good from Murphy. Dover-Sherborn has it. Now it's loose. Picked up by Carruthers. He'll fling it over to the far side to Murphy. Dover-Sherborn trying to close in quickly. Nice feed from Bill Rooney over to Ben Tyke, and Tyke puts it in. Minutes, 30 seconds left in the third quarter. 8-0 Dover-Sherborn lead. Furman up against Bennett. Furman collects, rushing in. Lost it. Dover-Sherborn has it. Here comes the Blue Raiders. And now it's swiped out of the net of Luke Weiss. Pass down over to Sanda. Loose ball, Bodette trying to pick it up. Will do. We got a timeout. 9:57 left to go in the third quarter. It's Dover-Sherborn leading Hopkinton 8-0 on HCAM. $9:57 left to go in the third quarter off the timeout. Hillers looking for an answer here as they trail 8-0. John Sanda with possession. Gets it over to McDonald. Trying to close in Del Ponte. A shot deflected, loose ball. Dover-Sherborn has it. Picked up by Bud. Here comes the Blue Raiders with authority. Peterson. And that shot deflected. And then it's put in. Greg Pierce able to pick it up and knock it in. Score comes with 9:28 left in the third. Makes it a 9-0 DS lead. Furman up against Rosenbottom in the middle. Out in front, it's dropped. Ooh, big hit there. That's going to draw a flag. Looks like some of the Hillers varsity baseball players starting to arrive here from their game in Dedham, taking some of the action. And a 2-minute minor here for an illegal hit. It is against Josh Furman. Not what you want to do in this situation if you're the Hillers. Blue Raiders with it. In front, Bowen. Pass over to Graham. Feeds it over the corner. Shot right in goes Tim Sampson. No problem there. That score comes with 8:49 left. The penalty stays up because it was a minor. Hillers have it. Picked up by DiPietro. He's able to get up the far side to McDonald. And he lost it. Blue Raiders trying to get it back. Loose ball in Hillers territory. And now finally picked up by Ahola. And great pass there, but what a save by Norrid. Pierce with a perfect pass to Tyke, just waiting on the corner of the net, but Norrid able to wrap that one up. Dover-Sherborn ball. 8 minutes and counting remaining in the third. Looking for a shot here, and it's swiped wide by Peterson. Nice job by Norrid, racing to the end line. Hillers ball. Keefe. Feeds it over to Del Ponte. Logan looking for his brother Riley, just a little wide. Riley, a senior. Logan Del Ponte, a freshman. Here comes the Blue Raiders. Poke feeds it up over to Tyke. Sampson. Up behind the net, Pierce. Brings it out, gets it up to Poke. Now Sampson. Closing in, goes a little too high there. Stays with Dover-Sherborn. Bringing it around, and misfire there from Peterson. Pierce. Sampson just misses his target, Tyke. Hiller's ball. Approaching 6 minutes remaining. Here comes Dover-Sherborn looking for the shot there. A little wide. Picked up by Norrid. Norrid came way out there. We're going to have a hold call. Will be against Dover-Sherborn. Here comes the Blue Raiders. Rooney with it. Peterson. And a shot and a score there, Greg Pierce. Good feed by Peterson, and Pierce with some nice moves, able to swipe it in. Score comes with 5:08 left in the third. 11-0 Dover-Sherborn lead. Loose ball. Blue Raiders come up with it. Loose once again. Caden's Tide trying to reel it in. It'll go Hiller's way. Here comes Hopkinton. Keefe with it. Now up behind the net. Taking a shot and a save. Owen McDonald on the attempt. And there is a penalty against Dover-Sherborn. 1 minute. And Greg Pierce. in front. Dover-Sherborn able to take it away as Rowan Gold lost it. Rooney. Over to Peterson. Peterson up to Graham. Graham out to Kaplan. Kaplan charging in. It's swiped out. They're going to get Ben Tyke with a penalty. That was Ben Tyke. In any case, Hiller's ball. It is. Hiller's trying to look for an opening here. It's knocked out of the possession of McDonald. Picks it back up. Under 3 minutes left to go in the third quarter. And the Hillers get one. John Sanda in the right place at the right time. Makes it an 11-1 match. Great feed over to Sanda. Here comes Dover-Sherborn. Peterson feeds it over to Thompson. Out of Tyke. 2.5 minutes and counting left to go in the third quarter. Poke up to Thompson. Pastore. Picked up by Peterson. Poke. Blue Raiders, they're just burning time off the clock. No reason to rush. Wait for the exact right moment. It's taken away by the Hillers. Here comes Keefe. Logan feeds it over. John Sanda with it. The lone goal scorer for the Hillers. Trying to charge in. Logan DePonte takes the shot just wide. Under a minute left to go in the third. Eleven to 1 Dover-Sherborn lead. And there's a quick shot. How about another Hillers score? Nice job by Connor Murphy swiping one in. Comes with 40 seconds left. Makes an 11 to 2 Dover-Sherborn lead. The Raiders have it. Behind the net, Peterson. Feeds it over to Thompson. Now over to Kaplan. Tyke. 10 seconds left to go in the third. Feeds it out. Loose ball. Looking for the shot, and it's blocked. Good save by Norrid on the attempt by Kaplan. That'll do it for the third quarter of play. Fourth quarter coming up next. Dover-Sherborn leading Hopkinton 11 to 2 on HCAM. We are ready for the fourth quarter. An 11 to 2 Dover-Sherborn lead. The Hillers put up a couple scores of their own in the third quarter. John Sando with 2:51 left, and then with 40 seconds left, Connor Murphy. Tom Happy on the call, John Ritz on camera for this boys varsity lacrosse matchup between the 1 and 3 Hillers and the 3 and 1 Dover-Sherborn Blue Raiders. And now we start the fourth quarter, the final 12 minutes. Here comes the Blue Raiders. Tyke with it. Graham over to Kaplan. Loose ball. Brings it around and puts it in. Sam Thompson. Makes it a 12 to 2 score. 11:03 left to go in the fourth. Guarino up against Ben Wayne. Loose ball collected by Natale. I don't think anyone realized for a moment that no one got it in the center circle. Tyke brings it around, deflected by Norrid. Feeds it out. Loose ball. Big collision trying to get to it. It was picked up by Sampson. Good save there by Norrid off of Ben Tyke. And now he lost it. Picks it up though. And we'll take it around, get rid of it. Good feed. Over to ProVenture. ProVenture leaves it for McDonald. McDonald taking it around. No one there. We'll go Hiller's way. Sanda brings it into play. Send it over to McDonald. And he puts it in. Nice job by Owen McDonald. The score comes with 9:15 left, makes it a 12-3 DS lead. Hillers get it. Picked up by DiPietro. Lasessi. Lost it. Out of play. Graham looking for a shot. He lost it. Now battle for it. Hillers get it. ProVenture. Now with it is Keefe. Takes the shot, deflected. Good goalie for Dover-Sherborn. They got Derek Daly in there, giving their backup some time. Brings it around. Feeds it out over to Bodette. Now to Logan. Killers are going to take their time to find the perfect opportunity to strike here. Over to Bodette. Del Ponte. McDonald. Out in front, that's Bodette. Good feed of Del Ponte. It's deflected out of play. Hiller's ball. 6:43 and counting left to go in this game. Dover-Sherborn with the 9-score lead. The Hillers, they've hung in there and got a couple scores of their own. Good save there. Off the shot of Connor Murphy. Here comes the Blue Raiders. Will Bowen feeds it over. And a shot just wide by Pierce. That shot deflected by Norrid. Bradley Peterson on the attempt. Blue Raiders gonna pass it around, probably try to burn some clock here. Shot there, no good by Polk. Closes in, takes a shot. Good save by Norrid. Michael Polk on the attempt. Here comes the Hillers. That was deflected. Loose ball picked up by Whittlesley. Five minutes left and counting left to go. Dover-Sherborn trying to burn some time off the clock. They are just a few minutes away from their fourth win of the season. A shot wide by Tim Sampson. Good look, though. No good there from Polk. The Raiders controlling the tempo much of this game. A lot of experience on this Dover-Sherborn roster. These players have been playing together for quite a few years now. Up the near side comes Keefe. Out in front, shot in. Luke Bodette makes it a 12-4 game. How about that? The Hillers have 4 of the last 5 goals. Here comes the Blue Raiders. Thompson. Trying to close it now, Luke Weiss. Tie. Put on the moves, Pagram. Now working his way in Bennett. Closing in. And it's swiped in as Will Bowen able to knock it in. It was loose on the ground. Bowen got a little bit of the stick on it and put it in. Because with 2:35 left, makes it a 13-4 game. Here comes the Blue Raiders. Knocks loose. Hillers have it. Well, our next Hopkinton Hillers varsity broadcast will take place on Friday. We'll have Hillers softballs. They take on Bellingham at 3:45, and we'll have Hiller girls lacrosse against Dedham at 4 p.m. That's this Friday, May 21st on HCAM. Penalty against Dedham, or excuse me, Dover-Sherborn. Or no, the Hillers rather. That's Anthony DiPietro. Dover-Sherborn going to burn off some clock. Two minutes and counting left to go. In front, shot deflected. Loose ball, and now it's knocked out of the net of Bograd. One of the backups in there for both sides right now. Well, certainly a learning experience for the Hillers here today against a very good, talented Dover-Sherborn team. Very well experienced team. Dover-Sherborn going to improve to 4-1. Hillers will fall to 1-4, but plenty more games left. This Hillers team certainly has potential to beat some of the other teams in the TVL and get that record a little better. Under a minute left to go. 53 seconds. And counting. So play it out for pride at this point. And we got enough sides, I believe. Don't forget, every Thursday at 6:30 p.m. you can catch HCAM News here on HCAM TV, as well as our YouTube page, keeping you up to date with the latest happenings in Hopkinton. That's Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. Under 30 seconds left to go now. Dover-Sherborn came out on the attack early, outscored the Hillers 4-0 in the first quarter, 3-0 in the second quarter, 4-2 in the third. And this quarter, they're even at 2 apiece. Dover-Sherborn going to collect the 13-4 win. They improved to 4-1 on the season. The Hillers fall to 1-4. For John Ritz on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. This has been Hopkinton Hillers Boys Varsity Lacrosse on HCAM. Thanks for watching. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Have a good night, everybody.